In this video, we're going to tell you 6 things you must never do with your Devon Rex cat. Devon Rexes have tall ears and they're a short hair breed that's sweet and loving. So if you want them to thrive and be the best cat possible, we have 6 things that you must never do with them. If you can avoid these 6 things, you'll have a healthy, happy Devon Rex for a long time to come. The first thing you must never do with your Devon Rex cat is let them outside. Most cats should not go outside. This is where you can get injured, get into fights, get lost, catch diseases. So in general, if you can keep your cat inside, it's for the better, but especially a Devon Rex because they're a sweet cat that's not a fighter, they're not overly large, and they can get into trouble, and when they get in trouble outside, it could be bad news for them. So if you want to keep your Devon Rex healthy and happy, do your best to keep them inside and never allow them outside. Number 2 thing that you should never do with your Devon Rex is feed them only kibble. Kibble is convenient, it's affordable, but it's not great to feed to your cat day after day. Instead, try to mix in some fresh food or some wet food because kibble is dry, it's high in carbs, it's highly processed, it lacks the essential proteins and nutrients that your cat needs. Devon Rexes are beautiful cats, so we want to make sure that we give them the best nutrition possible. So if you feed your cat only kibble, it can be hard on their digestive systems, hard on their coats, and it will be hard on their overall health. So if you want to look at some fresh food, check the link in the description for We Feed Raw. It's fresh, raw meat that comes right to your door. Link is in the description. Number 3 thing you must never do with your Devon Rex cat is leave them alone for long periods of time. One of the reasons you get a cat is because they can be left alone. You can leave them for days at a time, but not necessarily a Devon Rex. They can get separation anxiety. They like to be around their owner. They're very affectionate and loving cats that like to be with their owner and families. So when they're left alone, it doesn't go well for them. They get anxious, nervous, can be destructive around the home. So if you want this cat, make sure that you're around them more often than any other cats. They don't have the independent streak that some other cats have. Instead, they want to be around their owners as much as possible. The number 4 thing you must never do with your Devon Rex is avoid mental stimulation. Sometimes we forget that cats can be very smart, and it's up to you as the owner to make sure that you're working both their mind and their bodies. So if you get this cat, make sure that you're playing with them, making them use their brains with a laser, a fake mouse, different toys, and really challenging your Devon Rex. Devon Rexes are smart cats that need to work their brains. This will make them as healthy and as happy as possible. But if they're always just sitting around and not doing much and you're not helping them out as the owner, that can be hard on them and they won't live their best life. So if you get this cat, remember to give them exercise, both their bodies and their minds. The number 5 thing you must never do with your Devon Rex is avoid brushing. Because this cat has a shorter coat, you may think they don't need brushing, but in fact they need just as much help as any other cat. So it'll be up to you as the owner to make sure you help them groom themselves. Of course, cats are always going to be grooming and cleaning themselves, but don't forget that this cat can still get tangled a little bit and still needs a brushing from time to time. So if you get this cat, it's not totally maintenance free, and it'll be up to you as the owner to make sure that you're brushing them and keeping their coat looking the best it possibly can. The next thing that you should never do with your Devon Rex is ignore exercise. Keep in mind that your cat needs to be exercised, but especially a Devon Rex. They're loving, loyal, cuddly, and they like to show a lot of affection. But it's also important that you keep them active. Get them a cat tree, play with a laser. Keep them moving as much as you can because that's going to be great for their mind and bodies. If you don't do this, they'd be prone to laying around, possibly gaining weight, and health problems could persist. So make sure that if you get this cat, it's up to you as the owner. Keep them active, keep them having fun, because they can't wait to be with their families and be active. We hope you've enjoyed this video all about the Devon Rex, and we'll see all of you on the next one.